Good afternoon, everyone. I always go live a little bit early, so I'd rather be a little bit early than a whole lot of late. So hopefully the weather doesn't get bad because there's a high wind warning and they closed a lot of the schools for tomorrow. Hi, Laura. Welcome in, sweetie. Good to see you. And hopefully, the first thing that will go out will be Spectrum, and you can bet that. So let's hope that everything holds up and we can continue with this auction. If you see a blank screen, you know what happened. But hopefully, we don't get that bad weather. The wind's supposed to be really bad, but anyway, hopefully, we can ride the storm out with any complications. But anyway, I hope everyone's having a great day. Before you come into the chat, please hit that thumbs up, share this video, and subscribe if you're not already. Yes, Laura, thank you so much, because high winds are not a good thing. I tell you, this has been a year of mixed things. I know that. Like I said, the first thing will go out will be Spectrum because it never fails, but we are going to continue with this auction as long as, hey, Colleen, welcome in. Thank you, Colleen. As long as the weather permits, we know how Mother Nature can be. So we're just going to keep rolling on until, if you see a black screen, you know I lost internet connection, but we will resume probably, I'm not for sure when, but we will pick this up at another time. Hey, Kimmy, welcome in, sweetheart. Good to see you. I decided to dress down, if this is what you want to call dress down. I still have that bling. Matter of fact, I just found this blouse. I didn't even know I had it, but to listen to her up there with all them sparkles on saying she's dressing down. Thank you, Kim. It's so good to see you, Kimmy. I hope you're doing well. Oh, yes, Colleen, they've already closed several of the schools here in Indiana for tomorrow because it could hit tonight into tomorrow. It's mostly really high winds and stuff like that. So we do have a basement if push comes to shove. So I said, I'm not letting no storm stop me. So that woman's nuts. Yeah, from the wind and everything. And hopefully we can stay on because if something goes out first, you know it's going to be Spectrum. God love them. So, anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day. I do have several different items that I'm going to be offering. And I really sold a lot on the last auction. A lot went out of here, but a lot more needs to go even further out of here. But I think the more I wrap glass, the faster I get, or I have a better game plan. But we'll give it just a few minutes. I know it takes a while for that notification to get out. I'm wearing a pair of shorts and in my natural state, barefooted. So now I don't go barefoot outside, but I do in the house a lot. So anywho, but yeah, I do have some really amazing things. Just saying. So usually it takes a while for that notification to get out. I found this necklace here amongst my stuff and I've had it for a long time and I thought, well, I'm just going to wear that. That's what I bought it for, right? So anyway. Oh, wow. I got this really very colorful message through my email. Now listen to this. I think he's trying to be chosen. It says, I hope this message finds you well. I came across your email in the description of your YouTube channel and felt compelled to reach out. I've been watching your content for a while now, and I just wanted to take a moment to compliment you on your incredible creativity. The way you present your ideals and engage your audience is truly inspiring. And it's clear how much passion and thought you put into everything you create. Your content really resonates with me. I think he's wanting to resonate with me, but I don't think so. And I appreciate how you consistently bring something fresh and exciting to the table. It's rare to find creators who can balance such authenticity. Um, let's see, authenticity with. I'm wearing contacts. Let me find where I was. Authenticity with quality, and you do it so effortlessly. Hey, Shell Bell, welcome in. I genuinely admire your work. With that said, I would love to connect with you. Let's see, I would love to connect with you if you're open to it. I think it would be great to share ideals, learn from each other, and potentially build a friendship. I bet he would. It's always inspiring to meet people who share a similar creative drive, and I believe we could have some really interesting conversations. Looking forward to hearing from you and keep up the amazing work. Thanks for sharing your talent with the world. I'd say that's a silver-tongued devil right there. Emphasis on the word devil. Good to see you, Shell Bell. And Shell Bell got something from that person. His name is Mark, Marx Rodriguez or something. Oh, thank you so much, Laura. I know no one ever does that unless they want something in return. So I ain't going there. I just thought, wow, what a silver-tongued devil. He's up in there talking game. Well, I don't play. Huh. What time is it? 6:06. I know, Shell Bell. He's Mr. Don Juan DeMarco. You know, those Don Juans that think they're so incredible. He wants to resonate. I'll resonate his jaws is what I'll do. But anyway, you know, it's really amazing how gullible some people think women are. We're smarter than that. Really? Oh. But, you know, speaking of scams, I was watching something on a program where it shows these people and they're from Africa and India, and they have these actual meeting rooms where they go in and they kind of look for their victim. And they had this guy telling all about it. And you know who they said was the easiest to scam was Americans. Yes, Shell Bell, we stay a couple steps ahead. And I'm like, how dare him come on? Well, he was being interviewed. Well, we find this person and we change our profile into this real attractive male or female. And then we start talking to them and gain their trust. And then that romantic bull crap. He ought to have been shot right there on screen. I know. You know, there's a lot of scamming that goes on, you know, and a lot of people, and they kind of prey on the lonely people, the ones that maybe, now Facebook's a bad thing. And if you put too much information on there, they're going to feed off of that. And they've already got them lined up and they know exactly what they're going to say because they've studied their profile. And it's so wrong for these creeps to prey on these women that are lonely, and some of them are real old and older ladies, and they think you're online, you're looking for desperate. Yeah, and this young man comes on there and probably half their age, and he's so attractive, and it's probably not who it is. And it makes her heart go pitter patter. And, they know how to work people, but I couldn't believe that this guy was coming on TV and telling about how they scam people. I'm like, that is crazy. And they have this little meeting tent where they all get together and go on their phones or their computers in order to deceive people. I couldn't have interviewed him. I'd probably took his phone and smashed it to the ground. But here in a few minutes, we're going to go on. So the rules of the auction are this: just be nice to one another. I know that sounds dumb, but you never know when somebody's going to come in like Mr. Bear Hug, the one that can't control his bladder. So, you have to really state that. And of course, I'm Gina. I ship from Henryville, Indiana. I invoice through PayPal and ship through Pirate Ship. And I'm out there to get you the best deal that I can. And we bid in $1 increments up to 10. It is $2 after. We bid up to $1, up to $10. After $10, it's $2. After $50, it's $5. After $100, it's $10. So on and so forth. But I want to give you guys an example. I normally, if someone has a lot of glass stuff, and I'm going to break your shipment up for, just like Brian's Capamonte piece. There was no way that I was going to ship that in a box with something that weighed almost 5 pounds. So no resonating here, Colleen said, no resonating here. So I usually, if I feel like that you have a lot of glass stuff and I feel like that something may be broken, we'll split it up. And guys, it's really no higher, and it gets your stuff to you safely. And I'm going to give you an example. I had a lady that ordered a very large Japanese. It was kind of like a bowl-like thing, and it had a matching vase with it. So she had some other things. So once I found the box and got it all packed in there, I tabulated it. I couldn't do it a bag in a box. It was too big. And I had to do a rigid box, and it was $30. And I said, there is no way that I'm going to charge anyone $30. So I split up her shipment, and let me tell you, it was a lot cheaper. Maybe less than, probably right around $18 for both. And they wanted $30 for a rigid box. So guys, when, I know that we watch our money and everything, but it's really no more expensive than for me to put things into one box that goes beyond that 18-inch variance, because man, they're going to kill you. And we have Pirate Ship, and I'm sure Colleen can attest to that. If we took those packages to the post office and they waited out and did all this, that, and the other, it would scare you. So that's a good thing that we can offer that to you guys, because the shipping is better. But I'm not the type that would shove something in a box and something else and put your items in danger. I don't do that. It's not what I do. So anyway, and like I said, just because you have two separate shipments doesn't mean you're paying less for that than you would a rigid box. So okay, first up, we are going to have, let me get my things out here. Man, I don't like black for this reason. It gets everything on it. The first thing up we have is this beautiful set. This is pearl. The necklace is pearl. and it's got that screw barrel clasp that is a shorty, and I have the matching earrings to go with it. And I think that that green in there, let's get some light on the subject. That green is like a jade, and that's dyed coral. And yes, it is short, but Christmas is coming. And not only do you get that, you're going to get the beautiful earrings right along with it. And we'll start it at 12, out the door at 12. Brand new, makes a beautiful gift for that young lady or that older lady or whatever lady you want to gift it to. I will bring it up, and these are rice pearls. And isn't that beautiful? You do get the coordinating earrings that go with it. Beautiful, beautiful set. Never been on me because I never wore it. And then you do have a wire back earring there. That's dyed coral and jade, as a matter of fact. And I know it's short, but it would make a beautiful, beautiful gift for someone. Complete with the matching, hang on, guys. Complete with the matching earrings. A very nice gift. It will come in a gift box, ready for gifting. $12 right out the door. It is a beautiful set. And like I said, it was new when I got it. I never wore it, so I thought I would offer that to you guys. It is pretty. Look at that pink. That's probably why I bought it, right? Very beautiful. I'll give you a measurement on it. It is short. I don't know why. Do they think people, people have larger necks? My goodness. Very rarely, but I thought this would be nice even for a young lady. And this measures in at approximately, something just hit the floor, 17. Wait a minute, let me stretch it way out there. Let's do it this way. But it is a nice set. It's got a screw back to it. And we're looking at about 17 and a half inches. That would make a beautiful gift for anyone who has that barrel closure on it. Close it up. And there she is. And those are pearls. By the way, they are rice pearls. Very beautiful wire back earrings on that. We'll give it just a few minutes in case of the lag, but that is beautiful. I like that pink coral really well. Like I said, I hope that wind don't whip the internet out, but I tell you, if anything's going to go, it'll be Spectrum, I guarantee you. God love them. They could raise your bill every time you look around. But that is really a nice one. I don't see any interest. We will put this back. If anyone is interested after the fact, you can contact me by my email. It's right in the corner down there. Do not put a D in Bradford. You will not get me if you do that. Everyone thinks it's Brad Ford. It's Bradford. What Ford, like, FFORD. So we'll put that right back in the box so I can easily locate it. Beautiful set. Getting hot up in here. All right, next up, this is gorgeous. This is to die for. This, I'll have to Google it, guys, but how beautiful is that? And I would wager that it's old. It's kind of like a blush, peachy color. It does have roses on it. And that fleur-de-lis. We're going to take a quick picture because I forgot what it was. And I'll tell you what it is. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece. So we'll take a quick Google shot of that. And the camera in there. But it's like a blush peach color. And we'll get a picture of that so we can see what we have. So I always like to Google these things because I always like to know exactly what I'm speaking of. It does have the feet on the bottom, like so. It is a beautiful piece, and I'm pretty sure it's vintage. Let's take a look and see what. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn that air on. I've got a fan blowing directly on me. So what we have is KIG Indonesian Glass Company, Fleur de Lis Rose, and it's from one description says Malaysia, one says Indonesia. I guess they're all about in the same thing. Let me look through here and see what they're looking or what they want. So some of it's referring to it as Korean, but it is a beautiful piece, no doubt. So let's see what they have to say about it. It is gorgeous. Look at that color. That is just amazing. Vintage KIG Malaysia pressed glass, roses and diamonds. Let's see what it says. Vintage 1920s, might I add. Malaysia, large pink, footed, beautiful swag, ripple rim pressed glass. Let's see. I'll give you a measurement on it. And I think we'll start this at 12 because it's worth it. From what I say, the 1920s or 30s. I don't know how I find these things. I went yesterday and had absolutely no luck, guys. It's 10 inches across. It's beautiful. I mean, this is special. It really is. And we're looking at about 4.5 inches deep. Look at the around there. Isn't that color is so beautiful. See the roses and the fleur de lis right there. I'll move it in so you can see it. It is a beautiful peach blush color. It is footed. Here's the bottom of it. Very beautiful. And it lists for pretty high, but it is gorgeous. That would be pretty with other pieces as well. That is a show piece for sure. Diamond, kind of diamond cut at the top up there. Very beautiful. I was always fascinated by the footed ones. You know, they stopped doing that many, many, many years ago, but it is gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful. So we'll give that just a few minutes. It is beautiful glass, peach color, peachy, blush peachy color. That'd be beautiful on someone's table with fruit in it, or just, it's just really a nice one. Let me move it in so you can see that rose. There's your fleur de lis. This one's decked out. So it is pressed glass. I know a lot of people watch after the fact, and if anyone's watching this and sees anything they are interested in, then just contact me and we'll go from there. A lot of times people come in and they watch, and then they come in and they see something and then they want it. So that's what I've discovered. We will pass on this one, but we will put it right over here. All right. I'm going to take you guys to the 70s. Remember the fur, the wild fur pillows and pillow covers, and let's see, okay. All right, so these are new, guys. These are brand new, and they are pillow covers, and they are fuzzy ones. And I think I'll start these at, let's start these at 10. They need to move. I haven't showed these anyway, but they are pillow covers, and you get the pair for 10. It does have a very nice zipper back there, and the zippers are working. They are brand new. If you want to add a little 70s pizzazz to the old bedroom there, opens up right there. These are clean as a pin. I'll give you a measurement on them. And you get the set, which is not bad. and they are in new condition. There's two of them. I also have pink as well if you're interested in pink. So I have the pink. So we're looking at about 18 and a half inches wide, and this is a good size. And the construction of them are really nice. And then this is coming in at about 19 and a half. They are brand new. They have never been used. I do have pink as well, and this is the white set. Very clean, good shape, brand new, never used. These would be neat on someone's bed if that's your thing, if you like that 70s vibe. But they are very clean. Very, very clean. Like I said, you never know what people are going to like, so you try to bring a variety. Nice size, brand new, zipped in the back. They can be washed. And there's that. This would be neat to put. Here's another thing. This would be neat if you're a reseller. If you wanted to display jewelry on this, it would be really pretty to do so. Put whatever, this just happened to be what's on hand, and display your stuff on that. Would be very pretty, of course, with your camera arrowed down. And like that, it would be very pretty that way. So I don't see any interest in the chat, so we will put these over to the side. There are the set's $10, and I do have pink as well. I'll show you that real quick. And here is your pink. Same size, brand new, never used whatsoever. Be good for a younger person's room if that's what they were into. And so there's your pink. Very pretty pink. They're really clean. I made sure of that. So there are your two options. If you're interested later, just get a hold of me and let me know. Now something a little different here. This has got one of the, I know you guys have seen these before. Let me find that one part. So, and these are not cheap. If you've been to any of these festivals or anything like that, these are not cheap. So, man, it's got a cord and a half on it, just saying. So, these, and it does work. I will plug it in. These are interlocking. I'll start this one at 8. And if you go and buy one of these, they're expensive. And it does have a light in it with a very large cord with a on and off switch like that. We will plug that in. If I can find a plug in, my husband, he rigs everything up. Where's the end there? Well, is that going to fit? Oh, that's not even the... Here, let me try this one. I just love it when he rigs something up, especially if it's short. So, this does work. And hey, Dawn, welcome in. I guess you could shell bell. Ooh, that's bright. You could hang it. Man, it's got a cord, a very long cord on it. Those are interlocking, and it does work. Yes, you could hang it. You could use it for a light. I mean, that light is really bright. And if you've ever seen these sold, these sell pretty high. I know it looks like it's all these interlocking pieces, and to keep from blinding you, I will turn that off. And we know it will blind you. And you have your little click light right there. And there she is. All those little plastic pieces are separate and they interlock together. I would never try to take it apart because you'd probably never get it back, or I wouldn't. but it's all different colors. You have your pink, your purples, your white, and these are expensive, I'm telling you, if you've ever bought one. But yeah, you could put it outside if you have a plug-in outside and hang it suspending or something if you'd like. But yeah, these are expensive. They really are. And you've got a cord, a very long cord, to where if you wanted to hang it somewhere, you do have the freedom of a very long cord, as you can see. I mean, this is the cord. So, anyway, that's very good to see you, Dawn. Welcome in, sweetheart. And there she is. That's a, yeah, I guess you could hang it. And if you wanted to, you could even put a colored light in there if you wanted to. You could put a strobe type bulb in there if you wanted to. Very different. It's pretty good size. Let's see here. And I think we'll start, yeah, at 8. And these are real expensive if you go to buy them, because I've looked at them in different configurations and they are high, let me tell you. Where is my, I know it's not around my neck, so what I do with it? I am losing it, y'all. It's a pen and it's got a thing attached to it, so you won't lose it. But what did I do with that? It's big, let's just say that. And maybe in the meanwhile, I'll find that daggone tape measure. Duh, here it is. Hey, R&R, welcome in, sweetie. Good to see you. Glad you came in. We're going to go all the way around this, if I can handle this correctly. We'll go all the way around it. It's about 30 inches around, so it's a big one. And it has a really long cord on it. So there's that. And as you can see, it works really well. So we'll give it just a few more minutes for the lag. And if I don't see any interest, we will go on to the next thing. Very, very interesting piece. I don't think I've ever seen one offered. It might have been. I might have been asleep. So we will pass on this item. Anyone watching after the fact that's interested, just contact me at my email. Okay, where's that purse? I know I laid that in here. What did I do with it? Am I losing my mind? I had it. There it is. Here we have a Tory Burch purse. Yes, you heard it right, Tory Burch. And there's Bird on a wire. Welcome in, sweetheart. So we have a Tory Burch. Let's make sure the handles are there. I'm going to start this one at $10. If you can find a Tory Burch purse for $10, you better buy 2 of them. So there is your Tory Burch. We'll start it at 10. Tory Burch. You have, it's clean as a pen. There's your, it's pink. You have your little Tory Burch. I don't know what you put in there, but you have that. It's a very beautiful bag. And on the inside, you do have the handle. The handle is included, of course. You have the short handle as well as the long one. Let me hook this in here. That's a nice, Tory Burch is no cheap purse, let me tell you. I can't miss too much. Well, thank you, Minnie. That's what I was talking about earlier, that, you know, if I think that your items are in danger, I'm not going to ship them together. And it does have an adjustable thing. It is Tory Burch. And that is Miss Minnie. Welcome in, sweetie. And I will give you a measurement on it. It is a nice size. And I know we're going into fall, but spring comes every year. That's a good price on a Tory Burch. It's 15 inches across, and it is approximately 10 inches in width, in depth. It's very pretty. It's like new. The hardware is perfect. It is Tory Burch. There's that Tory Burch. There's your proof right there. And it is beautiful. And you got that right there. Let's check the zipper and make sure it zips correctly. Yes, it is. This is a Tory Burch. We're not talking about no Rossetti, just saying. But it is beautiful, and it is Tory Burch. And Dawn said 10. Good choice, Dawn. And there you go. Classy and yet big enough for a laptop. Absolutely. So we have Dawn in at that $10 bid. It is in excellent shape. There is no wear on the handles. And you know that's the first place you're going to see them. You have an adjustable crossover. Good idea, Dawn. I think that's what a lot of people are doing Christmas shopping. So we're going to start calling her down. We're not going to dilly-dally. We're going to go once to Dawn for that $10. We're going to go twice to Dawn for that $10 bid. And final and last call. And R&R says 12. Wow, R&R, I didn't know you liked he's probably thinking something else. But it is beautiful. It's in excellent shape. So we now have Romel. And I love that name. And at $12, thank you so much. Romel sounds like a romance novel. And Dawn said, nope. She goes, I'm coming in at 14. But Romel sounds like a name in one of these romance novels. And 16 from R&R. Like I said, folks, it's in really good shape. Just saying. Nice hardware. Probably never carried. Really great shape. Dawn said 18. I see nothing wrong with it. It is perfect. And anybody getting a Tory Burch would probably appreciate you for a long time. I've got Romel laughing. He's probably, since I said his name reminded me of a romance novel name, he's probably got his chest all stuck out. I'm teasing you. So we have Dawn in at 18, R&R. We need 20. Are you out, R&R? Or are you still in? Let us know. Oh, yeah. Tell me about it. Very beautiful, beautiful. Yep, there's no tags on it, Shell Bell. But man, I don't think anybody ever, this was never, I don't think anybody ever carried it. Really good price. We have Romel out now. So we have Dawn in at that $18 bid. And if there's no other bids in the chat, we're going to go ahead and call this down. So we're going to go once to Dawn for $18. Going twice to Dawn for $18. Final and last call to Miss Dawn for $18. And we are sold to Dawn. Congratulations, sweetheart. You give somebody a purse like that and you're on the good list for the rest of the year. Congratulations, Dawn and Romel. Thank you for your bids. I appreciate that. So we are sold to Dawn for 18. Congratulations, Dawn. It's beautiful and it's perfect. So that's going to Dawn. Thank you so much. So, yeah, it's time, guys. Christmas is closer than what we think. And congratulations. And there is, am I lagging in my, hello, Joanne. Welcome in, sweetie. Sorry if I missed you. I see Joanne and I'm like, did I miss her? So we're going to put this right over here. And since we're over there, we're going to get this. So we have what Yogi Bear would call a picnic basket, or whatever you prefer to use it with. It is wicker. It is an absolutely wonderful shape. There's your bottom. And look at your top. See, you got those right there. So what you do, you go like that. And I'll start this one at $8. You have the inside perfect condition. Perfect. Then you just lower it and you go like this, like that. Lord, I can't even. And then you just take them both through like that. And there you go. I will give you a measurement. It is very nice. And how about that? I found my. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is coming in at a 13.5 inches long. And the width of the entire thing, or the length, is coming in at about 10. It's in excellent shape. It is wicker, and there's Shell Bell in at that $8 bid. It is a beautiful, well-made basket. You could put whatever you wanted to in it. It is gorgeous. Nothing wrong with it. Made very well. So we see Miss Shell Bell at that $8 bid. Everybody needs a basket, right? The handles are in very good shape. There's no breakage at all. So seeing Shell Bell in at that $8 bid, we are going to start calling it down because I see no other interest in the chat. This is wonderful. So we're going to go once to Shell Bell for that $8 bid. Going twice to Shell Bell for that $8 bid. Final and third call to Miss Shell Bell for $8. And we are sold to Miss Shell Bell, and it's in real good shape. You know how you buy them and there's some weakness and things are broken? This one's in really good shape. So that is sold to Shell Bell for $8. Congratulations, sweetie. That will be going to you. Thank you so much. Shell Bell. All right. A lot of times you find these and they're, some of these are broken and it's just a hot mess, but not this one. Thank you, Shell Bell. Thank you so much. And thank you, Dawn, for the purse there. Make sure that I don't forget to thank people. That's important. So, next up, we have, okay, this is rather, I found out what this was. Now, if I can just remember what it was. It's like, where's her head at? See, Godinger. I didn't know Godinger, G-O-D. Let me make for sure. Let me get my eyeball here. Good. No, it's Goon. Yes, it is Godinger. The I was just so close. And it is oven and microwave safe and dishwasher safe. And it's Godinger. I didn't know Godinger made stuff like this. Let me see if it's taped. This is a very unusual piece. It, you know, it says you can use it, but it's so pretty. Let me get this tape off. And it is a Godinger piece, and we'll start this one at $7. once I get the tape off. Guys, I guess the storm is having mercy on us. It looks pretty calm out there now. No wonder my nose is starting to run. I can tell I was outside today for a little bit. Excuse me. Okay, this is Gottinger. Man, they got it taped really well. Hang on, there's some on the other. It's probably why it didn't get broke. I've got a Viking glass piece around here, and I've got the top, and for the life of me, I do not know what I did with the bottom of it, but it'll show up, I'm sure. So, this is, well, man, it's like getting this gift at Christmas and somebody tapes the dickens out of it, but I guess they did it for safety reasons. Let me get this off of here. Let it not be said that they didn't tape it right. This is Gottinger, and I've never seen anything like it. It's shaped like that. Look how neat that is. That's tape on there. It's in really good condition. It's Gottinger, and here is your bottom part of it. You do have a lip right there where that sits at, and I'll show you. They had all these letters crammed together, and so there's that. Let me move it in so you can see it, but you can see the Gottinger right there. I'll have to replug that in because I had to unplug it, but you can see the Gottinger right there. Excuse me, guys. I need to plug this light in. Man, talking about a short cord. Bless my husband's heart. He means well. He rigged something up, and the cord's about that long. So, and this is a very unique piece to be exact. It is beautiful. The lid goes on like so. It's probably the most unique piece that you've seen in a while. It's in perfect condition, no chips or cracks. It's in really good shape. I'll give you a measurement on it. I've never seen anything shaped like this. So we're coming in at about 7 by 7, of course. There's no chips or cracks. It's in like that. Got this tape over here. But there it is. A very unique piece indeed. You know, I don't think I would put this in the oven. It would be nice for entertaining if you wanted to put like something in there like dip or something and have you a lid that you could cover it to keep it kind of fresh. But I don't think I'd put that in the oven. But it is a very unusual shape. And there's that one. Mashed taters. Yeah, you could put that in there and put your lid on there and you could keep it all warm. But I would be kind of iffy about putting that in the oven. So I don't see any interest on that one, so we will pass after I get this tape off of my desk. Let's see, where'd I have it? So, next up, we have this. Man, it's got enough sticky on it. We have this here. It is Cerdot made in Portugal. And what this is, I guess if you're entertaining, never mind that on there, that will be cleaned. If you're entertaining, you could put a real pretty cake on that or even cupcakes for a party or something. It is from Portugal, and we'll start this at 10. It is very big, and it is vintage, kind of one of those entertaining type things. It'd be pretty with cupcakes on it. or anything. It's coming in at about 12.5 inches. And it's about, has that pedestal right there. And that pedestal is about, I would say, right around 3.5 inches or 4. It's really pretty. Seurat SA, made in Portugal. So I imagine a vintage piece, minus that mess in the middle. But it is very nice if you want to display something on it, or dessert or something. But it's got the little bead work right there at the bottom. Very nice piece in great shape. No chips or cracks. And here is your Seurat. Let me bring it in so you can see it. Made in Portugal. Seurat SA. Made in Portugal. But I just thought that would look really neat with some cupcakes that's like different colors and stuff of the frosting. But just giving a helping ideal to someone that may be looking for something like that. But yeah, that traveled a long way, made in Portugal. But there we have it right there. Very beautiful. And there's that part. There's no chips or cracks anywhere. Nothing. Probably needs a little bath. It's got some stuff going on, but all in all, it's in really good shape. And Minnie's is in at 10. Let me get a drink of water, guys. Dry, y'all. When you're on here talking, it does dry you out. Great for Thanksgiving. That's another good idea, Minnie. When you set your table and this would make anything look good. It really would. Not that I'm saying that whatever you're going to do won't look good. So we have Minnie in at that $10 bid. You've got that beading right there. Right there on the bottom. Very pretty, pretty, pretty. So I don't see any other interest. So we're going to start calling this down for Miss Minnie. We're going to go once to Minnie for that $10 bid. We're going to go twice to Minnie, a bowl of dip in the middle and crackers. Yeah, man, you could really decorate with this thing. Yeah, it's a good idea. We're going to go third time and final call. And it looks like this is going to Minnie all the way to Texas. Congratulations, Minnie. It is yours for 10. Thank you so much. Minnie, congratulations. That's nice. And it's from Portugal, so it's not a... Thank you so much, Minnie. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've seen a lot of good ideals out there with the dip, and boy, wouldn't that be nice? Good ideal, Shell Bell. Somebody think they're at a celebrity's home, right? And Minnie wants the white bowl for 7, so we're just going to go ahead and call it down for Minnie. What I do with it? So we're going to go once to Miss Minnie for that $7 bid. We're going twice to Miss Minnie for that $7 bid. Final and last call to Minnie for that $7 bid. And it looks like we are sold to Miss Minnie. Congratulations, sweetheart. That would even look good together, as you can see. Look at that. Now, wouldn't that set a fancy table? Congratulations, Minnie, and thank you so much. All right, I'm going to set this in a safety position. we will put it down here very carefully. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Now, I thought I would be lucky and not turn the air on and be up here shivering, but I may have to. So next up, we'll bring out some jewelry here. Ouch. I hit my knee. So now this is very interesting. However, the chain is not sterling, and we're going to push some of this jewelry through here because I don't need it all. So, excuse my raspiness there. This is glass, and it is different if you like those pieces. The chain is not silver. However, there's no wear on it. And here is your, and we're just going to start this at $4 because I'm not keeping everything. Look at that. That is glass. And look at that little thing at the top there where they've spun that. And there's your back right there. And that is total glass. It does have weight to it. It's not sterling or nothing, but it is glass. If that's your thing, then you probably like that. It's not marked. I'm pretty sure. I don't think it is. Nope, no marking. It's not sterling. It is a heavy glass pendant if that's what you like. It's just a little bit different. And there is that. There's no wear on it. There's your sides right there. Good and solid. It does have weight to it. It's different. I'll give it that. You know, you might even want to change the chain out. Looks like there's a degree of, thank you, Bird on a Wire, a degree of wire wrapping going on in the top there. Shell Bell says $4. So if this is your thing, as Clint would say, Miss Thing. So we have Shell Bell in at $4. I do not see any other interest, so we're going to start calling this down for Shell Bell. It's very well constructed. We're going to go once to Shell Bell for that $4 bid. We're going to go twice to Shell Bell for that $4 bid. Last and final call to Shell Bell for that $4 bid. And it looks like this is coming home to Shell Bell. Congratulations. It does have weight to it. And we are sold to Shell Bell for $4. Thank you so much. I do need to move some of the stuff out of here. Thank you. Congratulations. Sometimes, you can't, if you got to let this stuff go because you can't keep it, And it's good to let it go to a new home. Congratulations. Let me mark glass pendant on that. Glass necklace. Alrighty then, moving on. Thank you, Shell Bell. I'm on a spending freeze for a couple of weeks at least, but I can support you by watching and liking and sharing. Yes, ma'am. Bird on a Wire. Don't, whether you buy or not, you guys are always welcome in. A gift alert has taken place. So, Bird on a Wire, I think I've got her information because I think I sold her a purse. Thank you, Shell Bell. How sweet. Shell Bell's like that. How sweet. Congratulations, Bird on a Wire. I think you bought a purse for me. And I don't remember your first name, sweetie. So if you would go ahead and email me again just to be for sure, because I'm not for sure what your first name is. And if I go into, if you already bought something, I don't think I put your YouTube name in. Gift to Bird on a Wire. Congrats. And how sweet. On a wire. Congratulations, sweetheart. And thank you, Shelbell. But yes, Bird on a Wire, if you get a chance, just shoot me another email with all your information because I'm not for sure what your first name is. And if I did know, then I would know. It would pop up in the, when I typed it in when I was to do the PayPal. So we will put this over here. Kathy or Catherine. Okay, honey, then what's your last name, sweetie, if you don't mind? Kathy or Catherine? Because I know you bought a purse. Okay, thank you, Bird on a Wire. I appreciate that. I know you're in the system, but for the life of me, maybe it'll pop up, but just in case. Okay, thank you, sweetie. That's what I couldn't remember was your, let's see, thank you so much, sweetheart. There we go, and that will be coming to you. Compliments of Shell Bell. Shell Bell does that. She's a sweetie. So next up we have, let's get something good here. Okay, guys, these are costume, but they're in really good shape. And I'm going to move these things out. Where's that other one at? Uh-huh. I thought one of these was Aaliyah Sophia, but it's not. I have these rings. They're really well made. They are not sterling. Here, let me get my measurer out. And these are going for $5 a piece. Bird on a Wire. We're in it together like great friends. We can help each other. Thanks. Yes, we sure can, Minnie. And you have such a good outlook, Minnie. You're really a sweetheart. Hey, Nightbar, welcome in, welcome in. She has such a good outlook, and we should help one another because that's why we're on this earth. And these are going to be $5 a piece out the door. Now, what happened to this one's coming in at about a 9.5. These are costume. However, they are in really good. I thought that was Aaliyah Sophia. Really, really good shape. And these are $5. Buy it now. I mean, they're not the real deal, but they're not cheapy cheap. But this one's, I thought because of that it was Leah Sophia, but it's not. So this, like I said, this one's coming in at a 9.5. Then we have another one. They're not sterling. They're costume, but they're not that real cheap stuff. So this is coming in at about 8.5. And these are $5. Buy it now, out the door. So this is what we look like. And they are in really good shape. There's one there. There's one right there. Out the door. Like I said, they're not real, but they need to go. Hey, Nana Tink, welcome in. They're in really good shape. Like I said, I thought one was Leah Sophia, but it was not. Let's see, is that glass? Yep, that's glass. And so is that. And $5 out the door. They're in really good shape. That's a glass stone, I'm pretty sure. Good to see you, Miss Nana. What is today? Thursday? Are you taking the day off, Nana? I know you've been pretty busy lately. I don't see. No wonder her. How's your arm, Nana? Is it better? I know that she was having problems with her arm. It's all that packing she's been doing. She's been doing a lot of packing, but here's the side profile of that one right there. Like I said, they're not real, but they are nice. Anywho, and that one has a glass stone in it and has a little bling to it. So we will pass on these, but we will keep them close by. So if someone emails me and they want them, I won't be looking for them like wondering what I did. Okay, we have this hematite here. It's a heart. And why do they think us American people have real thin necks or what? So this is hematite. Let me give you a measurement on it. Let me get. This is coming in at about, with the things, 17.5 inches. It is hematite. It is a heart. It does have a screw back closure on the back. Did you guys see my video today on my J. King box, my glove box? Well, that little book in the video is, I'm working on a junk journal, and I've got the front done. So, and we'll start this at 5. It is hematite. It has a heart on it, and it is hematite. As you can see, it's not the longest one in the world, but it is pretty. Really, really nice. Yeah, it's just not extremely long, but it is hematite. They say hematite has a lot of healing properties, and Miss Shell Bell's in at 5. It's good for different things, like some arthritis and things like that, different pain in the body. So we are seeing Shell Bell in at that $5 bid. This is a very beautiful necklace in great condition. So we'll give it just a minute or so and then we will call it down. We're going to go once to Miss Shell Bell for that $5 bid. We're going to go twice to Miss Shell Bell for that $5 bid. Final and last call. Nightmare said 6. So I'm sorry guys, had my head in the, so we have Nightmare at 6. Good to see you, Nightmare. So Shell Bell is at 10. She likes hematite. Sorry guys, I couldn't see what I was doing. And Nightmare is out. So we have Shell Bell in at that $10 bid. So if there is no other interest, we're going to start calling this down to Shell Bell. We're going to go once to Shell Bell for $10. We're going to go twice to Shell Bell for $10. Final and third call to Shell Bell for $10. Thank you, Nightmare. And it looks like that we are going to be sold to Shell Bell for $10. Thank you so much, sweetie. That is nice. It's like new. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's get these bags. I may have to turn on. You're very welcome, Showbell. I may have to turn on that air conditioner. Dag, it's getting warm up here. Must be all the talking. And Bird on a Wire said she loves hematite as well. All right. Yeah, I know it's rather popular. All right. There we go. And don't forget that thumbs up for Christmas. That would make a wonder. I'll see if I can't find you a really nice box for that, Shell Bell. Since it's for Christmas, let me make a notation and I'll find you a really nice box. Okay. It's always nice to get those nice boxes, and be able to wrap, be able to just, you have a box. Sometimes having a box is half the battle. We all know that. So, now this is pretty. That glass. I believe it is. No, it's not heavy enough. I could be wrong. I have been wrong before. So here we have the shell. If anyone loves it's dyed, of course. We have this lovely, it's like a teal blue like color. Where's the, I didn't think that was long. I thought that doubled up. Now where's that clasp? That's not supposed to be like that. They're supposed to be, well, how would I know? I slept since then. So I thought this was one of the this is really pretty dyed shell. If anybody wants this, we'll start the bid at $3. Oh, here we go. There's your lobster claw clasp. It is dyed shell. It is rather long. It is pretty though. I thought this was one of those double ones. And I will give you a measurement on this. It's a long one. Let me get this sound away. Well, so far so good, guys. I don't hear or see no wind blowing out there. And this is a long one. So this one's coming in at, so it would be approximately at all together. Here, let me get this right. And that's just half of it. So let me get it right to where we can tell. The drop on this is 23 inches. And it is beautiful. It's dyed, but it's really pretty. Dyed shell. It is very long. I thought this was one of the ones I had that doubled up. So I don't know. It's kind of like a teal blue, if that's what you like. I guess you could double it if you wanted to. There is room for that, by the way. Stick it on that. Well, duh, you put it the wrong way. But I do like that color. It's kind of pretty. I had one that I had a pair of earrings to, but you could double it if you wanted to. Very pretty dyed shell. Really pretty one. So we will pass on this one and go on to the next. Let's come over here. Does anyone like, this is white, and we know white goes with anything, and this one's going to be 3 as well, because I ain't keeping it all. So this is a seed bead. It is braided. It is white. Lobster claw, starting bid $3 on this one, and it will straighten out. I think if you take a blow dryer to it, And it is, I know summer's quickly fading, but there's that one. It's rather thick. So there, it's right there. Let me move it in a little bit. I want to give you a measurement. You do have an extender, so you have some wiggle room in there. Let's get you a measurement on it. Stretch it out. Well, it's not as short as I thought it was. Let me stretch this. It is about 19 inches width. It does have an extender on it of about almost 3 inches, so you do have some wiggle room there. Couldn't you imagine how much work seed beating? Hey, Face the Ace, welcome in. Welcome in. Couldn't you imagine how time consuming, say, like these was made over in a country where they don't have the technology we do, and they beaded this thing? It'd take them a long time. A lot of craft involved in this, guys. Lots of craft. Now they have this thing where it spins and they have their little needle and it just loads automatically. Hey, Francine. Good to see you too, sweetie. I'm glad you came in. Thank you. But there's that. I am so hoarse. Excuse me, guys. Okay, guys, these are different. I mean, they're rare, and I'm getting ready to offer these. You've probably seen them in a short many, many moons ago, but these are rare. They are clip-on earrings. You will not see these. Now, if you like this style and they are clip back, well, excuse me, guys. Now, these are like a Siam type thing. They're not gold, they're not silver. They are a clip back. Look at that. These are really rare, guys, because I looked them up. They're like from like a Siam type thing. They're rare. So I'm going to start them at 15 because of the rarity of them. Look at that. You've probably seen them in a short. Look at that. They are clip back. You will not see these around every corner. And if that, thank you, Face the Ace. And if this is your jam, and they are old and they are in great condition, and if that's your thing, you know, dare to be different, right? Isn't that neat? Look at that little thing at the bottom. Yes, they are rare. I probably need my head examined selling them. But yeah, they're pretty gnarly, as they say. There's your back right there. Good condition. Laura, I can hear you taking a screenshot over there. But aren't those amazing? That's metal, and then the little face and the yeah, you don't see these. Not in this kind of shape. Let me do, Laura, it's been a few minutes. Let me take a screenshot here again because I know I can't really remember, but I know they're rare. Let's go in and let's add a little spice to the let's see. I know they're old and they're rare. I mean, they don't have real stones in them, but it's the authenticity of where they're from. My phone's telling me you've got too much in your phone. I know that. I think that's what I want for Christmas is one of those real, after all these phones aren't made to last but 2 years, but this one's been a good one. I've really, it's really been a good one. The camera is really good on it. So we'll know exact. Holy cow! Shoot, I got so nervous I hit the wrong thing. Well, I I know, but I can't keep everything. I know, Francine, I could be. And looking at the price of them, I know I am. Let's see. Visit. They are unusual vintage Asian. That's not it. Let's see here. Rares. I'll throw. You know what? It might behoove someone to get this because they're rare Celero, Selro, enameled. That's not the description. Why does that keep coming up? But they are rare, and if you'd have seen what I just saw on the price, your hair would curl. So they're vintage Celero, Selro, Linl, Asian faced gold tone. Oh my gosh, you guys better buy these, just saying. I'm getting ready to tell you why. Do you guys know that this pair of earrings right here, do you have any idea what these sold for? And I'm talking sold, and I don't usually do comps in anything. It's sold on First Dibs for $375 for that. So, if you can get them for 15, you might want to grab them. Let them, they're probably worth a lot. But no, that's what they sold for over $300. And from what I'm looking at, it's the very same thing. Yeah. And that's not, that was what it was sold at. And of course they're out of stock. You can't find these. $15 bid. Wow. But yeah, guys, this is an opportunity is knocking. You just never know. They're pretty vintage there, guys. And their lips are red too. They have little lips. Their lips are painted red. I don't think it's a pearl on there. But yeah, this is one of these things that you just don't see. One more look and then we're going to carry on to the next piece. Where's Romel at? He would probably like these. And he does live in the Philippines and they would be light to ship. But there you go. So we're going to put these little ladies right over here. If someone changes their mind, just let me know. But yeah, the sold price was, and this is sold, not list. It was listed and sold for 300 and some odd dollars. Okay, R&R, listen up, and these are light. I'm gonna show you something. Did you see these, or were you just? I just had them. They are clip backs, and they are $15 start bid. Let's get some light on the subject without being too bright. Hey, Jane, welcome in. Yes, Jane, thank you so much. Isn't that amazing though? They're rare, and that the price that I quoted was the sales price. And it sold at over $300. I might have to turn into a lister or do something. They're not marked with any kind of identification. They're just really old, but they are in wonderful vintage condition. Gorgeous. So we'll put I may be donning those. So let's put the little ladies back. You'll get to stay with me a little bit longer unless someone emails me. You're like, she's silly. Well, those are neat. Mm. We have Jane in at 15. Girl, I'm telling you, Jane was listening in class, wasn't you, girl? Let me get this one's earring turned around a little bit. So Jane is in at that $15 bid. These are very unusual. When I say rare, I ain't kidding. So I didn't see no one else come in for that $15 bid. So it looks like Miss Jane will be the recipient of these beautiful, rare, hard to find earrings. So we're going to go once to Jane for 15. We're going to go twice to Jane for 15. Final and last call to Jane for 15. And we are sold to Miss Jane at that $15 bid. Congratulations, sweetheart. You have something that not everyone owns, and these are yours. Congratulations. They was downstairs on I did a video on them, had them hanging on this here. Thank you, Jane. I appreciate that. Let me get that last name. Brand B-R-A-N-L-E-T-T. B-R-A-N. Jane, you got a goodie there, let me tell you, and I'll find you a special box. Thank you. They look like Jason's buttons. How I have never seen before. Oh, yeah, honey, this is rare. Congratulations, sweetheart. I about choked when I seen what they sold for. That is a vintage. These are vintage beauties, and I will put them in a very nice box for you. Thank you so much, Jane. Man, she killed it. I'm telling you guys. She killed it. In more ways than one. Let's see here. What are we going to do? Okay, you guys, I'm going to offer this. This is Whiting and Davis. And I'm going to offer it. I mean, it may not be everyone's cup of tea. Are you said, no, Jane, really, I'm not. I have got so much stuff. And if I can sell something to someone that really, really appreciates that type of art, and it is artwork, then it don't bother me, girl. I'll be on to the next thing. Nah, I'm not sad. Now I'm going to offer this. This is Whiting and Davis, and it is old. You know, I like to see people get things that, I don't know, it don't bother me. I'll be on to the next thing. And Nana Tink, you need to help me with this before I offer it. Nana, what does that look like to you? The plastic part. This is Whiting and Davis, guys, and for the age of it, it is in wonderful shape. Bakelite. Yep, thank you, Nana. I knew she'd bail me out. Okay, guys, I'm going to put this up for what I paid for it. Maybe. But, guys, this is so old. Man, the clasp is a killer. Let me open it up for you. It has the Whiting and Davis tag. Let's see if I can get it up there. Whiting and Davis. It's really hard to show it because it's so incredibly old. But there's your tag, Whiting and Davis. And for the age of this thing, it's in excellent condition. And if someone, and look at the, it's got that mesh. And I'm going to have to start this at 50, guys, because I think that's what I paid for it. But it is vintage Whiting and Davis. Kiss lock closure. I'm going to have to start it at that. It's in really good condition for its age. I'm not really sure how old it is, but it is different. That could be because in 50, Laura, back in the day, there was a lot of Bakelite, a lot of Lucite, and stuff like that. So I would be willing to bet you. Let me do the old rub test and see what we got. I can't really tell, but it is beautiful. It's in good vintage condition. I'm not even sure how old this is. Let me take a picture of it. I've had it over there for a very long time, but for the age of it and the condition of it, you can't beat that. It is Whiting and Davis. However, it is small. I admit it. Let's see. Let's get a picture so we can nail down a date on this beauty. Let's see here. But it is absolutely Whiting and Davis. That's an old one. I don't see how it's kept its integrity, but it has. Come on. Push that. I've got it priced about right. It's Alumesh, Alumesh, Whiting and Davis Company. Okay, there's one on there. I guess I don't know what they mean by Alumesh, what they mean by that. But let me go back. Got it about this one's bigger too. Alumish, Whiting and Davis Company, women's white Bakelite. You were right. Chain top handbag. So it's absolutely Bakelite. And that's all it says. Alumesh, which describes the this here, Whiting and Davis. And it is Bakelite, white Bakelite chain top handle bag. Let's see what it says about the year, if it even tells us. Nope, don't tell anything about the age of it. The handle is absolutely Bakelite. Yeah. I mean, this may not be something you would want to carry or anything like that. So it is different. You might, if you just collect, I don't know. A lot of people like to collect Whiting and Davis. It's just one of those novelty things. But this mesh part's in really good shape. And man, that you have to have some muscles on that, but it is Whiting and Davis. Whiting and Davis. Yeah. So we do have Bakelite handles in. Oh yes, it really is. And if you are a collector of vintage handbags and you just like to more for show instead of actually using. All right, Jane, let me check to make for sure. Not that I don't trust you. Sometimes if you put a D in there, yeah, it is in the shape of it. This was probably put in someone's closet for years and years. So I don't know. Maybe that what this would be a bonus if that was, but I don't see anything indicating that it is. Yes, Jane, we got you, girl. Thank you so much. Aluminum is aluminum like a Grelor metal mesh type. Yeah, but yep, there. I just wonder what this is though. I don't think it's the same. That would be awesome for staging also. Yeah. Yeah. But she is an old one. Bakelite handle. Wow. It's in good shape too. So if anyone changes their mind, this little beauty will be here and we will pass on that for now. I'm interested in knowing what this is. It's some kind of something similar, but I'm not for sure. Sometimes they say that, thank you, that if you rub it, it has like a certain smell to it, but it is Whiting and Davis. I don't know how old it is, but man, it surely retained its beauty, Bakelite, for a very long time. So we'll put little Missy over here. So, now what else did I have? Let's see. So what else? Move this over. Let's give this a whirl. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have not cleaned this yet, but it's probably just dirty. I don't really want to offer that yet until I shine it up a little bit. There was something else that I wanted to show. Let's do this. All right, let me make sure this is okay. Like a little rough spot on it. Hang on a minute, guys. I got to get up and get something. Alrighty then. So I have now this here. Let me get my eyeball on this. Let's see, hand wash in cold water. Now this is really different. So let me get a quick picture of this. Yeah, back in the day, they used a lot of Bakelite and stuff and Lucite and all that good stuff. I have this one right here. It's got like a bluish cast to it. Let me take a picture of this. I don't remember what it was. Let's do this. Let's take a picture. It's amazing what we amassed over the years. Let me take a picture, but it's like a blue green. Let me back up a little bit. I had a taco salad for dinner, and now I think it's pretty good. I will tell you what this is once it lets me. Come on. Okay, this is what they call bubble glass, iridescence. I knew it had an iridescence to it, and they call it bubble glass. Don't know much about that. It's a decorative bowl. Let's see what year it's from. It's 14 by 14. It doesn't say. It's iridescent. We will start this one at, let's start this one at 7. There it is. It's really different. See that iridescence that they were talking about? And I'll give you a measurement on it. Imagine me being able to find my right straight across is coming in at right around 15. And the shortest point is about 9 inches. And it is bubble glass, as you can see in the, it has those raised areas right there. And it does have like an aqua colored or bluish, what would you call that? I just read it. I can't even think of it, but it is beautiful. Like it reflects like a bluish color. But that is bubble glass. It is different. Reminds me, it didn't give a date, but it kind of reminds me of something you would see in the 60s. But there she is. Got that really pretty bluish color to it. It is bubble glass. Very nice piece. I don't see any. It just tells you to hand wash it. Hand wash in cold water. Yeah, I just thought it was rather different. So we will go ahead and pass on this one. If there's any interest later, you change your mind, just email me at that email right there in the corner, and we'll take care of you. Okay, moving on. Let's put that in a safe place. So I have some beautiful glassware here. Oh dear me, this is beautiful. And I have 6 of them. How gorgeous is that? Pretty nice, huh? Here's the other one. I have 6 of these glasses. Let me Google this. I don't remember exactly, but they are beautiful. Nice for holiday entertaining. Really nice for that. Not crystal, I can tell. You know, with the holidays coming up and all those sparkling ciders you're going to be drinking and all that good stuff. There's that. Let's see. I usually try to buy things in even numbers. Oh, these are beautiful. So, yes, it was really pretty blue, wasn't it, Jane? Very nice. So good to see you, Jane. Such a pleasant. Yeah, I usually do we have 6 of these. And before we go any further, I'm going to take a screenshot and see exactly what's what. They are really fancy, and I'll tell you what they are. I think we'll I'll start all of these for 15, all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I'm going to tell you what it is, and I think it's because I don't remember what it is, which I think is a good deal for the money. These are very holiday-ish type glasses, and I'm getting ready to tell you exactly what they are. Beautiful. Let me see if I'm missing anyone. So this is a fancy one. It's Cristal, Cristal Day, Arges. Let me go over here and see if anyone else has them. See what they're saying about them. Yeah, that's the one. I want to see the age of them, not that. Wait a minute. Let's see here. Let's go to that and see what they have. I'm more, but they're Cristal, crystal diamond cut pattern, 7 inches tall, short pedestal drinking glass. Let's see what they say about them. But yeah, they're crystal diamond cut pattern, 7 inches tall, drinking glasses. And I do have 6, so that's a complete set. And I think they're vintage. I'm pretty much sure that they are. But they are very, very nice. I'll bring it in close. That's really cheap, really, if you think about it. Look how many you're getting. Here's the bottom. Those would be pretty during the holidays. All glass, very fancy. There's the bottom. There's the inside. No chips or cracks. So, very pretty. It's like you're paying $3 for these, and I'm going to give you this. And we're going to throw that in, so that's a good deal. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. That's $3 a piece. Plus, you get this one like free if you count them at $3 a piece, and there is 6. Kind of fancy there, but I thought they were pretty. Gorgeous. Look at that patterning right there. How beautiful that is. That would look good with something sparkling in it, wouldn't it? There's your bottom there. They left nothing to chance there. So I don't see any interest in those. So let me wrap these up. They're nice though. A lot of people, especially if they have kids or something, glasses are kind of a no-no, but those are beautiful. We will wrap these up, keep them safe. And thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. It's good seeing you guys. I tell you, my allergies, I was outside today, and boy, I can tell. Man, I never really had that many problems with allergies until I got older, and now here they come. All right. Well, I guess Getting older is not a curse. It's the alternative that's the bad thing, right? Wrap these babies up. All right, there's that. Alrighty then. This is a precious little bowl. I mean, a little glass thing here. I haven't really, it's really intricate. I haven't really, let's see, we'll start this one at 7. I'll Google it for you. It's really a nice one. It is small, but I believe it is older. Let's get a Google on that and see what this is. It's kind of ruffled around the edges, really, really beautiful. I'll have to turn that air on. So we'll make a picture of it and I'll tell you what it is. It's probably vintage, I imagine. So let's make a picture of this. So let's go back. You guys know me, I just wing it, but I really like people to know what they're getting. Kind of nice that way. That way you know exactly what you're getting. It is a smaller dish type thing. Let's see here. Okay, it is a vintage pressed glass candy bowl. North Star. Let me go and see how old it is. North Star diamond pattern. So it is a candy dish. Really pretty. Let's see where if it states the year of it. Let's see. No, it doesn't say the age of it, but this one's it's pressed glass. It doesn't say the age, but I believe it is vintage and it is a candy dish. And the pattern on it is North Star, is what it's called. And it's 4 inches tall and 7 inches wide. You can tell it's old because everything, they made things differently. Oh, let me get this out of the way here. I would love the glasses for 15. Well, Shell Bell, I would love to sell them to you, and they are yours. So we're going to call them down for Shell Bell. We're going to go once to Shell Bell for $15 on those gorgeous glasses. Going twice to Miss Shell Bell for $15. Whoops. Final and last call to Shell Bell for 15. And it looks like Shell Bell is going to be sipping out of perfection over the holidays. And we are sold to Miss Shell Bell for $15. Thank you so much. Those are pretty, and I wrapped them back up very carefully. Thank you very much, and congratulations. And those are yours. More than likely, Shell Bell, depending upon the configuration, well, you're welcome, of your package, I think I may be able to pull it off. We'll see. I'll contact you, sweetheart, if I need to maybe finagle something because I don't want your glassware broke. So that's what I do. If I feel like something's in danger, Shell Bells. Plus, if you've got glass, we don't want it beating up your basket arrives in pieces. Yeah. So we'll make sure it's nicely packed, not to avoid a uh-oh moment. Uh-oh. So we'll pass on that. Thank you. Those are pretty. So I find sometimes doing the mathematical thing helps a lot. So let's see where we're at here. All right. I sewed one like this, exactly like this to Brian. Let me get the doodads out of it. I think that taco salad is talking back to you guys. There was guacamole and stuff come with it. Guacamole and pico de gallo and lettuce, and I have some red ones, so I think that will blend. Oh yes, for faux show, as they say. Okay, this will. I know this isn't in the most grand of shape, but here's another one. Remember the one I sold to Brian from Germany? This one, but here's the back of it. It's not the greatest looking thing, but it does. We'll do this for, mm, let's do this one for 7. And it does need a little cleaning there, but it is a big box and it's so worth. And I think there's a little ding right there. Right there. See that little scratch? But we'll start it at 7. It is very substantial. It is from um, Germany. Now, what'd you do with your? There it is. This is nice. Whatever you want to put in it, I'll clean it up for you. We're coming in at about 15 inches long and about 10 and a half wide. And where did I see that? But I think this is like a Germany type thing right down there in the corner. Let me move it in. Sloss. But anyway, could pack that with cookies and send to as a gift. Yeah, it needs to be cleaned up a bit. Homemade cookies, you'd have to be baking for a while to fill that bad boy up. The recipient would be very happy, I'm sure. But it is a beautiful tin. Very nice. I used to do, during Christmas, I would do like Buckeyes and fudge and different things like that and make a plate and send it over. There was this guy who was single and he had 4 kids and they'd come over and get it. And I swear, I think they had it eaten before they got out. Of course, our yard's kind of long. But I handed it to them. I think they were eating on the way to their house. But yeah, that is nice, even though it's not perfect, but it's sturdy enough to suffice. My nephew loves my no bake cookie recipe. He lives in Iowa. Yeah, no bake cookies, they're really easy for some people, and some people like me mess them up. Either they're too much oatmeal or something. I can't make gravy neither. Nope. Might as well forget it. Not me. And some people make it so seamlessly, and I can't. It tastes either like flour or it's too much milk. I don't know. I haven't perfected it yet. I may never perfect it, but hey, it's worth the. I try. I try. Okay, we know that winter is coming. But spring always comes the same time every year. And I have this, we'll start this one at 7. These butterflies are glass right there and right there. And what I would do, I have like a really big long porch and it is metal. It's kind of a coppery type. Man, I'll tell you, in these stores, you couldn't even look at anything for that price in the stores, and it's in really good shape. And I think this would be pretty, like if you have like a, I've got a real long front porch to put it against something to keep the sun from getting to it and bleaching it out. But those are glass. Really, really pretty. I'll give you a measurement on it. It kind of reminds me of a home interior, but it's not. It's not home interior. But these are, let me bend the wings the right way. You know, these novelty things are expensive. Let's see, it's about 22 inches long, and at the widest point, it is like 10 and a half, no, 11 and a half inches, but it is beautiful. And those are glass. But me, I would hang this where it was out of the weather, you know, because you don't want, the minute the sun hits something, first thing it'll take the color out of that and it'll look really bad. Or you can hang it in your house for all that, you know. It's pretty though. Kind of a springy time thing, but it is pretty. I love a good butterfly myself. So we will give it just a few minutes. I hear Laura over there thinking, wouldn't I just love to take those butterflies and put them on a wind chime? You're like, Gina, stay out of my mind. But that would be beautiful, like for springtime. And you could remove them really easy and put them on a wind chime. Were you thinking that, Laura, or was I mistaken? You're like, stay out of my mind, lady. But it is beautiful, so we'll pass on that if anyone changes their mind. Laura's got pictures of asphalt crystals and butterflies floating through her mind. I think we know each other so well, Laura. I think that's what it is. Let's see. I envisioned Laura with a pair of wire cutters. No, I'm kidding. Okay, ladies, this is a hand blown flower. As you can see, that's where they pinched it off. And we'll start this at 5. This is a flower. It is hand blown. You can kind of tell right back there. There's that little long bubble there. It looks like they pulled that and they pinched it right there. But it is a glass flower. And there's the throat of it. It is approximately 9 inches to the mark, but it is pretty. I guess you could lay it like down on something and or whatever you want. My eye itches, or my under my eye. But that is glass. That would be neat if you could slide some pixie lights down in there. And I think you could. I think it's completely open. That would be pretty. And lay it on something. And there's that. And it's total glass there. So we'll pass on that one and we will put it over there because Lord have mercy. Okay, guys, we're getting into the dainty. So, let's see here. So, I think they said that this was a butter dish slash like a cheese ball or a dip or something. But isn't that pretty? And it is all glass. It's vintage. And we'll start this one at 6. Very beautiful. There's that part of it. Basket weave look to it. You can tell it's vintage by that bottom right there. There's that. It's a dead giveaway. I'll give you a measurement on it. So this is approximately 6.5 inches across and approximately, pretty piece, about, I would say about 1.5 inches deep. Probably vintage, don't know the year it's from, but your dome fits right, whoops, that, right over that, like so. And you have a very pretty little, whatever you want it to be. You could put a cheese ball in there. And for those who didn't eat very much, make sure they had their lunch first. But those make excellent, yeah, they do. They really do. I mean, it's not really deep, but if you have rings or something you take off versus putting them all over the house like I do, put it in there and put your lid on it and you know where that's at. This is a really pretty one, I think. That one right there. Some people call it glassware, some people call it a dust catcher. But hey, dust is everywhere, you know. You cannot avoid, but it has such a pretty, like when you hold it like that, it's so pretty. The overall look of that is really nice. So, here's one that would really make a nice brooch thing. If you have that special brooch that you want to put in this, put your little pillow in there. And this one's old too. And we'll start this at 4. There's your bottom. And of course it is old. And there's your top. And I think I'm starting that out a little cheap, but it is nice. Then that goes down over top. And then you could put maybe something special in there that you kind of want to keep it safe, but you still want to see it too, and just put that in there. There's the opening. Like I say, this one is a little bit smaller. This one's coming in at almost 4 inches. And Shell Bell is in for 4. I think I've turned Shell Bell into a glass person. So it is beautiful though, but I'm sure that Shell Bell has an. Hey, Robin, honey, welcome in, sweetie. So we have Shell Bell in at that $4 bid. I don't see any other interest, so we're going to start calling that down for her. So we're going to go once for Shell Bell for that $4 bid. We're going to go twice to Shell Bell for that $4 bid. Third and last call for that $4 bid. And we are sold to Miss Shell Bell for $4. And I bet she's got plans for that. Congratulations and thank you so much. Let's see, my necklace is messing up. There we go. So, I don't congratulate. That is cute. And you could put, of course, the sticker. I'm going to get that off of there, but we'll give it a good washing before we send her out. Thank you so much. We will put that over here where we will not knock it a bug winding off the table. Let's see, what else do we have? I brought my coffee up here. It was probably noon, and I looked all over the place, and there it sits. Ice cold, might I add. I'm like, where in the blazes is my coffee? And it was at You're very welcome, Shell Bell. Thank you. So we have a candy dish here, folks. Oh, that air feels so good. Put this down. This is so different. I guess it goes with it, but this is the most unusual candy dish. Look at that. And the top of it is like an iridescent. It does have a few little nicks, and in the not the glass itself, but it's got like this iridescence to it. And this thing is old, 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 and it does need a bath. But it does have an iridescence to it. And it is a candy dish. I'll give you a measurement. We'll start this one at $6. So far, I've been able to find my measuring thingy. So this is coming in at almost 7 inches. And it's about, that has got the wildest inside I've ever seen. Then we come in at 1.5 inches deep. And it does have there is a few condition issues, but for the most of it, guys, it's in real good shape, and the mini's in at 6. Does need to be cleaned. But I couldn't understand. Look at the bottom. That's hypnotizing, isn't it? So we have mini in at 6. And you would think these two don't go together, but I guess that was part of the plan, that it be that way. And it does. It is the original lid, but it's got that blue iridescence to it. So I don't see any other bids in the chat. So we're going to start calling this down to mini. We're going to go once to mini for that $6 bid on this very unusual candy dish. We're going to go twice for Miss Minnie for that $6 bid on this candy dish. We're going to go final and last call. And we are sold to Miss Minnie for 6. Congratulations. But I just thought that had the most unusual inside I had ever seen. This is spectacular, guys. Thank you, Miss Minnie. That'll be coming to you. Miss Minnie for 6. Thank you so much. You know, these auctions are addictive. Ladies are like, you're telling me, lady. I know they are. But you can find so many amazing things, and you don't have to get out there and shop with a bunch of annoying people, and you get a good price, and it's just all good, right? Okay, so let's say the woman's got more glass. Evidently, that must be my thing, as they say, because I sell quite a bit of it. Okay, guys, we all know what that is. That holds deviled eggs, and as the holiday dawns upon us, so we're going to start this one at $7, and it's oh so worth it because it's heavy and it's an older one. There's your bottom. It holds your little deviled eggs, and you can do your own thing in the middle if you're entertaining for the holidays. It's really neat. That's a little raised area back there. That way we'll get some of this moved out. So it's about 10 and a half inches across. And it's in really good shape. There's no chips or cracks. All the things you find are beautiful. I'm going to put that body powder and puff thing in there. Oh, okay. That's a good idea. Thank you, Minnie. I do try to really pick out the most fabulous stuff for you guys because I think I get a bigger thrill out of going and getting to pick it out than anything. I just love it. It's like an adventure, you know. Gotta bring this necklace off. It's strangling me. We're gonna remove a necklace here, people. But yeah, I do enjoy shopping for this stuff. It's like I said, it's like a big adventure for me, and I love doing it. So get something to drink. Now moving on. I've got a deviled egg thing, but it's plastic and it's got a thing you can put it in the refrigerator, and that's as fancy as I get. I guess after, a lot of people still entertain, and like the pretty stuff. So, what is next? What is next? Let's see. What was I going to do? What? Hang on, guys. Let me step out for just a second. Ouch. What? Oh my God, you guys, you're going to die when you see these. I forgot all about this. Let me move some stuff out in the hall. Oh my God, you're going to die. Nothing that you can't be resuscitated out of, but you're going to be excited, just saying. Let's see what's that. Okay, here we go. Excitement time. Wait till you see these. Almost forgot I had them. These are amazing. So, if you want to see something that's really going to rock your world, look at that. Look at that glass. Wait a minute, you guys. Hmm. I think we have a match. All the things you find. Thank you. So these are beautiful, and then I'm gonna re-offer this bowl because I think it's a pretty set. Okay, let me drop the camera. And y'all know that I do buy things in sets. I like even numbers. You want to talk about stunning? We'll talk about stunning. So, I love that blush color, don't you guys? When I saw these, there wasn't a doubt in my mind that I wasn't going to be getting these. Let's see. So that girl, when she does it, she does it. Oh my goodness. These are going to be a little bit higher, guys. I got to. Oh my God, these are so beautiful. So, man, she does. I can see why. Wait a minute, I got those on the day when it was marked down, so I may be able to help a fella or girl out. Let me make sure that's it. What's this? Oh, it's a gravy boat. Whoops. Oh my goodness. Okay. The I'm sitting here in a sea of papers. Look at that. Now, is that not gorgeous? And the good news is I got them on the day that things were 75% off. We have 6. Hmm. I'm going to the whole set $20. $20 and they're yours. Look at that. Let me give you a measurement. I mean, these are the cream of the crop. I seen them in there and I thought I got them. They happened to be there when they had that good sale and I bought them as a set. And I'll tell you what they are. They are beautiful. I mean, they're a peachy type thingy. Come on now, cough it up. So, Lord have mercy. They are Foster. Let me make for sure that's the right one. Yeah. They are Fostoria and they are vintage and they are peach colored wine. Oh my God, you guys better jump on this with both feet. Just saying. Do not delay. And I'll give you more of a description here in a minute. So they're a vintage Fostoria peach wine glass Virginia pattern. Oh dear me. This is kind of like those earring deal where that was such an awesome deal. Description. Let me see what year. They're 6.5 inches tall and they hold about 6 ounces. And they are Fostoria. And they are beautiful. Oh my gosh. So we definitely have many in at 20, and what a deal. I'm just saying. Let's get this light off of that. They are beautiful. Minis at 20, and I'm thirsty again. So we're going to start calling her down, guys. If that, I don't see any other bids in the chat. Oh my God. So I'm not seeing other bids in the chat. So we are going to start calling these beautiful glasses down. We're going to go once too many for that $20 bid. Going twice too many for 20. Final and last call to Miss Minnie for 20. And we are sold to Miss Minnie for 20. They are gorgeous. Let me get a drink of water. My mouth's so dry. Alrighty then. So I'm going to very carefully wrap these back like they were, Minnie. Oh my God, these are so. I'm gonna let you in on a little something. Now, these are listed for. I think I saw for one of them, you got a good deal. Just one of them is very expensive. So congratulations, Miss Minnie. Those are beautiful. And we will wrap, and there's 6 of them. I'll tell you what. Oh, dear me. They're gorgeous. I remember buying these, and they was having a sale, and this guy he goes by, oh, that's nice glassware. I said, I know, it's Fostoria. But I had my eye on them. And when opportunity presented itself, I bought them. That's one of the perks to living so close to the, it's only like 12 miles. I went yesterday and found absolutely nothing, guys. But hey, y'all know what kind of killer things I found on other occasions. For instance, beautiful stuff. Oh, Minnie, these are beautiful. And they are pre-wrapped. Let me move the box. So my crazy bones itching. So Minnie, if you like that, then you're going to have to love this. To me, this is a close match to that. Look at that. I mean, let's do a side comparison. I'm curious. While I was wrapping these, that was going through my mind. I said, "Wow, that's a real close match." Is that not close or what? Is that? I mean, is that not startling almost? Look at that. That is almost the exact same color, except the cups are darker than the bowl. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Let's wrap this up. I offered this at the beginning of the show. And since I found these amazing glasses, might I add. Okay, Minnie, since this obviously matches your cups, I was selling that itches. I think I got dry skin. I was selling this for $12. I am going to start this at $10. Am I crazy? Maybe. It's got the feet on it. And it's such a close match to those glasses. It's got the fleur de lis on it, the rose. I know. Minnie's in for $10. I know, Minnie. I'm like, when I was looking at those glasses, a little light bulb went on in my mind. So we have Minnie at 10. And I offered this in the very beginning for 12, but we're going to let it go for 10. So we're going to start calling it for Miss Minnie. We're going to go once to Miss Minnie for that $10 bid. There's your fleur de lis. We're going to go twice to Minnie for $10. We're going to go third and final call. And we are sold to Miss Minnie. Congratulations. That was meant to be, Minnie, that you get that. And I forgot all about that, guys. That matches that. Now, how often does that happen? Like never. And that's going home to Miss Minnie. Congratulations, sweetie. That is so beautiful. Whoa, Minnie's going to have lots of goodies, just saying. We'll put that in the bottom. But yeah, that, when I was looking at the glasses and I thought, and I happened to look over and saw that and I said, I'll be darned if that don't match. That is a great, great deal. Amazing. Minnie, you're definitely going to have 2 separate shipments. I can tell you that right now because, we want to, you know what I mean. You know how I roll. If I do something, it's for your best interest. So, moving on. I think I have a PhD in glass wrapping. I really do. She's got a PhD in something. We just don't know what it is. Okay, let's try this. Let's try those little creatures first. I hope everyone's having a good time. It's really fun and to be with you guys and just really enjoying myself. And I thank you for being here. It means a lot. Okay, where'd it go? Oh my God. You know what they say, the longer the death, the worse the mess. So, okay. And that's true in my case. But, so, I'm going to lower the price on these little doodads. Here we have a lizard, and he is bejeweled, and I'll start him at 10. And guys, this is worth every penny. Thank you. Oh yeah, we do have those older pieces that we really enjoy. I agree. Things that you don't see. There's his eyeball, and he is a trinket box. These little things are, and he's heavy. It's not a cheap little, but he has orange eyes. Move it in so you can see him. Different anyway. So I'll start him at 10. I mean, it's worth it. I mean, these sell high dollar. They really do. Sometimes I think it just depends upon what people are looking for. You feel like somebody's watching you. He is different though. I guess he's an iguana or something, some kind of lizard. I'm not up on my lizards, so I couldn't tell you. There's his belly. He is about, whoops, he is about at least a good 4 inches from nose to tail. But he may not be everyone's cup of tea, but there he is. That would be funny looking at this lizard's face from out there. So there he is. So next up we have this little camel. And he too, or she too, or whatever, has a trinket box. And I'll start this at 6, and that's really inexpensive. Probably too inexpensive, but who's counting? Then he is bejeweled as well. There's his eyes. He's bejeweled on his little saddle. There's the bottom. Really, he's not marked or anything, but he is cute. Let's see exactly how long he is. From about 3 inches or so. But he is cute. A lot of people collect these. And there he's really decked out. He's got his little dangly things there. And do you feel like you're being watched? I could imagine what that looks like on the other end. So we will pass on these two little guys. Okay. I have a cloisonne. I'm getting croaky. A cloisonne. It looks like an apple. It's a trinket box. There's the inside of it. And we'll start this one at 8. Cloisonne is made with, they do the metal work and all that. And it's a little apple. It's a trinket box. And cloisonne, or cloisonne, however you want to say it, is made with little tiny pieces of metal and then colored in. Looks like a little apple. It's really cute. And the reason why this sells like this and Shell Bell's in at 8, because there's so much work in it, is the reason why it sells so high. I've got a vase downstairs, but it is beautiful. It's gold tone, so we have Miss Shell Bell in at that $8 bid. So I don't see any other interest, so we're going to start calling this down for Shell Bell. This is probably older piece. We're going to go once to Shell Bell for that $8 bid. We're going to go twice to Miss Shell Bell for $8. Final and last call. And we're going to be absolutely sold to Shell Bell for $8. Congratulations. This stuff sells high because there's so much work in there. Each piece is done by metal, and then they go back and put that enameling in. Congratulations. This cloisonne stuff can really sell high dollar. Thank you so much. Okay, that's $8. because of the intricacies of the metal work that is used in these things is off the charts. You have to be a really good crafts person to be able to pull that off. It's just an amazing little little art form. Whoops. Okay, keep all this straight. Get that line off. So let's see. What else? Okay, I'll just pick what's right at my tootsies here. Oh dear me. So, and you're very welcome, Michelle. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, everyone. This is what we call a gravy boat. And the amazing part about this, look at the handles on either side. And this is from Bavaria, Germany. So we have a Germany piece, and we'll start this one at 6. It is a gravy boat. It's from Bavaria, Germany. It's in very good condition. Here's the back. Right there. Get it. Germany. There we go. Do people even use these anymore? I guess they do. But it's really neat. I guess you just take the whole, it's attached. I guess you just take the whole thing, and instead of it dripping on your table, it drips down into there. Just a really pretty piece. I don't think I've ever used one. I just kind of use it's like 7.5 inches long. Let me get that full. Yeah, 7.5. Let me measure this from the bottom. It might be a little more accurate that way. No, we're 9 inches across the bottom on the tray, and the little gravy thing is 7.5 long, and it is 4 inches across, and the depth is, that's pretty deep. That's about 6 inches deep. Yeah, I think it probably does. I don't know. Some people kind of, I don't know. I'm from Kentucky. I'm not fancy like that. I was born in Kentucky anyway. We just took a thing and scooped it out. But my thoughts were maybe you go like that, and then when you tilt it back, it drips in the pan instead of on the table. This was probably, and it is got the real fired gold on it. It's a pretty piece. Very, very nice. So there's that. Let me fill my water up again. I drink a lot of water now. In the wintertime, not so much. So, but man, water's good for you, though. I try to drink a lot of water. Some people just really does not like. And I'm not a soft drinker. Every now and then I will, but I don't. I can take them or leave them. I don't really care that much about them. But now, if it's a Klondike bar, yeah, you bet. I love me some Klondike bars. My daughter, she called and said, "What do you want from the store, Mom?" And I said, like when you're not thinking about it, and they ask you and you can't think of anything. And I said, "Oh, Klondike bars." Oh, my husband's fault. He got me addicted to them. Klondike bar. All right, I am parting with a brooch and earring set. And this y'all better be all over this. Just saying. And it's so pretty, and it gives me great pains to. But hey, we got to share the joy. Lower this down so I can see what I'm doing here. So you see, we have a brooch set with earrings. What in the world? What does that say? Marvella? Or does it? I thought it was Sarah Cub. My eyes, are they getting that darn bad? Let me see here. I I need to get to that eye test. Yeah, it's Sarah Cub. I'm overdue for an eye test. I should have had it done. It'll be 2 years that I have not had my eyes tested. I'm really bad, and we get glasses every 2 years. This is Sarah Coventry. No, I'm kidding. And it is a set, and it's from the '60s, and it's called Flower Power. And here we go. This is a set, and I'm gonna start it at. Let me start this one at 14. This is beautiful. It's called Flower Power. And it is clean as a pin. No pun intended. There's the back of it. It's from the '60s. It's called Flower Power. There we have the enameling is immaculate on that. It is absolutely a beautiful set, especially for springtime, and they're so clean that it's not even funny. Well, how beautiful is that? So that's what we're going to start the set at. This, well, and I did look it up, and it's called Flower Power. Isn't that beautiful? It's not wanting to stay on there. What's up with that? But it is very beautiful. The enameling is perfect, which is something you do not see these days with enameling. It is perfect. There is your matching earring. Look how beautiful that enameling is. Aren't those pretty? Oh. But yeah, that's from the '60s, and it's called Flower Power, is what it's called. I kind of looked it up. See how pretty? Pretty, pretty. And if I don't sell them, I'll be wearing these in the spring. Aren't those pretty? Oh dear me. What do I do with that bag? But they are very pretty. Yeah, that earring's marked as well. Let's see here. Sarah Cub, yep. Sarah Coventry. Let me put them back in the goodie box. Wouldn't that be, if I don't sell this, I'll be wearing it probably in the springtime. Very pretty. I like Sarah Cub. I like Monet. I like Weiss. I like Coro. Thank you, Jane. I like all them high-end doodads. Let's see what else do we have here. Whoops. I think my taco salad is talking back. I had nothing broke. It was something fell off. Okay, I have this beautiful, and it's Andrea by Sadek, and it is the doves with that beautiful. And we'll start this one at 8. It is beautiful. There's no chips or cracks. I did inspect it thoroughly, and it's a beautiful piece. Andrea by Sadak or whatever. And it's really pretty. Look how delicate those roses are. And you have your little doves are so pretty. And this one is got this one's kind of special. It's got, let me make sure I get that. It's got that right there. Let me move it in where you can see it. Never seen one like that before. And here's your little Andrea by Sadek. These are collectible little things as well. Very pretty, very delicate, nothing broken. I just shipped out Brian. Brian bought that. Um, I'm probably going to slaughter the pronunciation. Capomonte. And I shipped that separate because that would be horrible to get that broke. Plus, he had a real heavy another piece, so I kind of didn't want. I told him I wanted to ship it separately because I didn't want his beautiful piece broken for sure. But how beautiful is that? They're just kind of facing one another. I've always been drawn to birds and doves and stuff. Isn't that cute? But it's bisque, and these petals are so incredibly delicate. It's crazy, and this one's in really good shape. Let me set this to work. What a night! Let's see. All right, we're gonna send this one through. This is an Estee Lauder, and it's as red as it can be. Let me open it. I don't know what you would put in this, but it's awfully nice. It's new because the plastic is still on the Estee Lauder tag. We have that right there, and it's kind of silky, and it has the Estee Lauder. Let's see. Let me turn it the other way. It has the Estee Lauder. I'd be probably better off to show you the little. It'd be easier. And it's got a little bow on it, and it's Estee Lauder. And we're gonna send this. We're gonna do a buy it now on this one at $5. It is Estee Lauder. We know how popular and how high dollar her stuff is. And there is your Estee Lauder right there. And it zips up. I don't know if it was but it's really clean. Got a really bright satiny red. I don't know what you would put in it. It's got a zip, all the zippers really good. A beautiful, beautiful. And so I guess it had a whoops. I guess it did have a purpose. Let me bet. Why does that look? Well, the light's back here. Here. But yeah, it's red, all right. Zipper bag, $5. Buy her now. But it's really a soft velvety, and then it's so satiny on the inside. I don't know what you'd put in it, but anyway. I guess it was designated for something, but it is pretty. We'll give it just a few minutes. So I don't see any interest in this one. If anyone sees anything they saw in this auction that did not sell, just contact me by my email there. I'm definitely going to let you guys go. I really appreciate each and every one of you being here. Travel organizer. I guess you could put your what's the word? Your intimate apparel in there. Let's leave it at that. But I guess you could put that in there. So I'm so glad that all of you came in. I'm going to have a lot of glass wrapping to do, but keeps the body busy. So on minis, I'll probably break hers up. Oh my gosh, R&R, I haven't got that yet. Not yet. I mean, Romel. And so I'll probably break minis up to where it's not, you just, so not yet. Let's see. I should be getting it pretty soon. He's so interested. He loves that. What was it, Romel? Was it lucite or what was that made out of? Lucite or what was that? Uh, lucite or I can't remember, but I know he really wants that because he collects them. I think Bakelite fountain pen. So not yet, Romel. It's en route. So I really appreciate all of you guys being here. Looks like I have a lot of glass duties to do, so it might take me a little while. Usually it does if I'm searching for a box, if I'm trying to get it, you know what I'm talking about. Because I would rather take just a little more time and get it right and have it safe than I would just pushing it out the door. So thank you each and every one for being here. I really appreciate it. You always make the night very fun or the day. So until next video, I love you guys. You have a great rest of your afternoon, and I'll catch you on the next one. Good night, everybody. Love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Good night. Boy, Romel and that pen, he's going to have a nervous breakdown until I get that. Worry not, it's en route. You're like, I can't believe she just said that. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for being here.